Dr. John Boggess, John Soper, to the two of you, welcome to North Carolina Now.
Thank you. Welcome. Thank you, Mitch.
Now, the two of you are GYN oncologists at UNC. You're also musicians, and you are part of a special PBS documentary, No Evidence of Disease. Dr. Boggess, I'll start with you. How did you get involved in this documentary?
Well, the band started first, and we are both G1 oncologists. There are 6 of us actually across the country that make up the band, from Anchorage, Alaska, to New York City, to New Orleans, Portland, Oregon, and North Carolina. So we were put together to develop music, original music, and to be a professional band and act, to play concerts and to bring together cancer survivors and raise awareness about GYN cancers that are overwhelmingly underrepresented. And that got the attention of an award-winning documentarian group, Spark Media, with the producer Andrea Kalin in Washington, D.C., who brought us into her offices and interviewed us and looked under the hood of the project. She's a real social activist, and she saw an opportunity to take a problem, make a film that wasn't just about a movie or entertainment, but to actually build the awareness campaign around the band. And that's how the documentary got put together.
And that was within a 3-year period.
Yeah, she and her producers, they followed us and our patients around, all 6 of us, for over a 3-year period of time and developed over 600 hours of footage. They followed us to concerts, they followed us in the operating room, they followed us into our homes and tucking our kids into bed. And they boiled all that down into a story that is really human and really breaks down the wall between physicians and patients and really talks about an experience, but about a topic that's not typically talked about, which is cancer of a woman's reproductive organs, which is a tough topic. And the women in the movie are the real stars. The patients that are featured in the movie are the real stars.
Now, Dr. Soper, what are some of the statistics associated with GYN cancer, say, compared to breast cancer?
Well, when you lump the numbers of women who are affected by gynecologic cancers with the precancers, the high-grade precancers, they come very close to the statistics for breast cancer in terms of 180 women a year versus 230 a year with breast cancer and precancers, the pre-invasive cancers. The funding is about $1 for gynecologic cancers for every 10 for breast cancer for research, and when you look at the philanthropic monies that are donated through the walk, Race for Life, and with the pink ribbons, we're talking $1 for every $1,000 that are contributed for research and other activities for breast cancer. And so we felt that there needed to be something to raise awareness in the public's eye.
Breast cancer is very important, so we're not knocking breast cancer awareness. So I want to be really clear, and oftentimes the cancers we treat are associated with breast cancer, but the survival statistics, fortunately for breast cancer, are very favorable. But ovarian cancer, for instance, that we treat, the women we meet, most of them, 80%, already have advanced cancer, and the 5-year survival statistics for that are around 15% compared to 75% for breast. So we don't have the answers to take care of all the women that we see. And while we don't have all the answers for breast or colon or prostate or anything, we have a lot more answers for them than we do for the problems we see and treat. And the main reason for that is a complete lack of funding and also a lack of understanding that there's a specialty group that takes care of women with these cancers, who does the surgery, does the chemotherapy, and it's even been documented that when you're treated by a G1 oncologist, you live longer and you have fewer complications. So there's a lot to still be accomplished.
And Dr. Soper, I understand too that with the albums that you have created, you have gotten much acclaim over some of the music that you've done. But as you are out there playing to these audiences, what do you hope that they take away?
Well, a couple of things. Number one is just the joy of music, and music is a joyful experience for me and for many people, and it's a place where women who have cancer can come, their friends, their daughters, their relatives, people who know somebody, and it's a kind of a conversation starter, like the movie, that's away from the cancer that we're talking about, and yet it's connected to it. And so we hope that, that they experience the joy of music and start the conversations that can be important to their daughters and their sisters and their mothers.
And this is sort of like your patients look at you as their rock band, correct?
Absolutely, no question. I mean, rock and roll, the whole spirit of rock and roll is to kind of like flip the bus over and make change, right? I mean, that's what it's always been about. That's what it was born in. And so what's more rock and roll than showing up to a rock concert and being able to express what you've been through? And I want to be clear, though, our audience is everybody. There's nobody in the world that's not affected by this. And so potentially our audience and the people we want to see show up are everybody on the planet, especially young people. Raising awareness is not just about celebrating with the people that have already been affected. It's about bringing people that don't know anything about this to this show. And so from day one, we told our producer, we have a phenomenal producer in New York, we said, look, we got to get better, because if the music doesn't stand up to the cause, this isn't going to go anywhere. So we strive to be professional musicians.
You all also have a little mini performance for us, I guess the Rockin' Doctors, if you will. Just how important, tell us about the song that you're about to sing and how you go about like creating these lyrics, because there's some very powerful lyrics.
You know, the song we're going to do is called This Day, and we brought along a friend of ours to play bass for us. He's a wonderful musician around here and real supportive, and also a UNC cancer researcher. So we brought Kent Rossman in to play the bass. This particular story is definitely a love story. It does have a flavor of a couple dealing with something serious, and one half of that couple expressing the miracle this person has been to them through their whole life, and it all comes back to heart and love and just being. It's a pretty romantic song.
Dr. John Bacchus, Dr. John Soper, thank you so very much for coming here and for what you are doing. And right now, we're going to listen to the music.
Thank you, Mitch.
Thank you for having us.
When I needed a miracle, you just looked deeper into my eyes. My soul ignited, our worlds collided in ecstasy. You lifted me to the sky as the world fell before me, and in all your glory you burned like a star, hotter than the sun. And I was merely a silhouette against the radiance of your beauty, burned into memory this day. When I needed to feel again, you just reached out and you touched me, took a chisel to stone, and with your love you released me. And I was merely a statue in your garden of beauty, carved into memory this day. Slipping through my fingers, tighter I squeeze, the faster it flows. I street through the halls of this house, screaming my heart out, and I beg and plead for you to come to me, for your light to set me free. Now you lie here beside me, both of us searching for a miracle, something spiritual to slow down time. place my hand on your heart. A miracle beating into my memory this day, on this day, on this day.
And for more information on NED, visit their website at nedtheband.com.